Yo, give it a second to boot up. I got a couple of new songs for you. They're pretty decent. I got them uploaded to YouTube, so you guys can go watch them there if you want to. I think you guys have saw Stars Align. I don't know. Maybe you haven't. Maybe you guys only saw Watch Me Now. So let's start with Stars Align, I guess. You might have saw this.
I was searching.
Give me a sec.
Through the night.
Where the fuck is it?
Trying to fight.
There it is.
A little light. Every road led me here. Now the sky is crystal clear. I can feel it in my soul. Like a fire taking hold. Every heartbeat, every sigh tells me now the stars align. The stars align. The stars align. Tonight we're shining like satellites. The stars align. The stars align. We're flying high into the light. Into the light. Every dream I let unfold. Every story still untold. Every moment, every mile led me to this perfect sky. I can feel it in my soul, like a fire taking hold. Every moment, every mile led me to this perfect sky. I can feel it in my soul, like a fire taking hold. Every heartbeat, every sign tells me now the stars align. The stars align. The stars align. Tonight we're shining like satellites. The stars align. The stars align. The stars align. The stars align. We're flying higher into the light. Higher, higher. Ooh, feel the sky open wide. Feel the universe come alive. Higher, higher, higher. The stars align. Higher. Tonight we're shining higher than satellites. The stars align.
Okay, 1 second.
Activate. 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 Can you feel it? The signal is arriving. 3, 2, 1. Wake up. Lighting in the darkness, sounding in the void. Energy moving, worlds deployed. Every vibration, every sensation, opening pathways across creation. I your mind, activate your soul. Open every doorway, lose control. Activate your mind, activate tonight. Turn the darkness into light. Light, light, light. Colors exploding across the sky. Stars awakening as we fly. Nothing can stop us, nothing can bind. We're just consciousness, learning to shine. Left side, right side, everybody rise. Feel the electricity behind your eyes. Activate your mind, activate your soul. Open every doorway, lose control. Activate your mind, activate tonight. Turn the darkness into light. Close your eyes, see the patterns, feel the spirals, feel the fractals, feel the universe. Breathing, thinking, dreaming through you. We're alive, we're awake, we're connected. Feel the energy, feel the vibration. The universe is activation. Activation. Mind activation, soul activation, cosmic elevation, your transformation. Mind activation, soul activation, cosmic elevation, your transformation. The signal never ends, the journey never stops. The universe is listening. You are activation. Soul activation.
This song's pretty cool.
I met a man who ate the moon on a Tuesday afternoon. He smiled with silver teeth and said, "You're next." He wore a coat made out of clocks, had television eyeballs and talking sides. He kept his secret inside balloons and fed them all to the raccoons. He said, "Nothing is real." I said, "I know." He laughed so hard his head fell off and rolled down the road. Everybody screaming. Nobody knows why. Everybody's falling out of the sky. The man who ate the moon, the man who ate the moon. He swallowed all the light and left us in the afternoon. The man who ate the moon, the man who ate the moon. He said, "If you wanna the same.
Everybody's laughing.
Everybody's scared.
Everybody's scared.
Everybody's searching for something that isn't there. The man who ate the moon, the man who ate the moon, he swallowed all the light and left us in the afternoon. Maybe we're all
Just puppets.
maybe we're all
Just dreams.
maybe the stars
A whole
in reality see.
baby, the moon
Never there.
was never there.
Baby, we're floating.
Inside is stare. Break the moon. Beat the moon. Break the moon. Beat the moon. Break the moon. Beat the moon.
Why?
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 The man who ate the moon. The man who
He swallowed all the light, left us in the afternoon.
The man who ate the moon. The man who ate the moon.
He's laughing from the sky, and now we're all in moon.
Man, man
Who ate the moon?
ate the moon.
And I think he might be.
Next song. This is actually a pretty good one.
Radio static in my head again. Can't tell where the noise ends and where I begin. I got holes in my blue jeans, scars from a few dreams, running from the future while I'm staring at the moonbeam. Everybody's talking, nobody's listening. I keep building castles while the walls keep disappearing. I don't wanna be another ghost living in love machine, trying to fit inside a world that never felt right to me. And maybe I'm lost,
Maybe I'm strange.
maybe I'm broken,
Maybe I'm broken.
and I won't change. We're broken satellites spinning through the night, looking for a signal, looking for a light. We're broken satellites trying to survive, falling through the darkness just to feel alive. Broken satellite. Another missed call. Another bad habit. Another midnight drive. Trying not to panic. The city keeps sleeping, but my brain won't stop. Every little problem feels bigger at the top. I keep chasing something I can never quite explain. Maybe it's freedom, maybe it's just pain. Maybe I'm wrong,
Maybe I'm right.
maybe we're all just
Time to survive.
we're broken We're broken satellites spinning through the night, looking for a signal, looking for a light. We're broken satellites trying to survive, falling to the darkness just to feel alive. If I disappear tomorrow, will the stars remember me? Will it tell another story about who I used to be? Maybe every scar's a road map.
Maybe yours are wrong.
Maybe everyone's a sign.
Maybe yours are silent.
Maybe all our things are broken. We're just teaching us to fly. We're broken satellites, burning way too bright. Trying to find a reason, trying to find a light. We're broken satellites, but we're still alive, and that's enough to make it.
That's enough to make it.
Through another night. Moving satellite.
Radio
Alright, my last song. This one's pretty good too.
Do you see them? They're everywhere. They look just like me. I saw myself on a television screen, walking through a city I've never seen. Everybody smiled with plastic teeth, saying all the things I couldn't believe. I tried to run, I tried to hide, but every mirror was occupied. Who are you? Who am I? Why is everybody looking through my eyes? Everybody wears my face. Everybody takes my place. Everybody knows my name, but nobody's the same. Everybody wears my face. Everybody takes my place. When I wake up, who's left to replace? The mannequins started breathing. The photographs started screaming. The shadows learn how to talk and follow me around the block. The moon looked down and laughed at me. The stars rearrange my memories. I keep hearing my own voice coming from 1,000 miles at once. Everybody wears my face. Everybody takes my place. Everybody knows my name, but nobody's the same. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Maybe I'm the copy. Maybe they're the real thing. Maybe we're all actors inside the same dream. Maybe every person I've ever seen was just another version of Everybody wears my face. Everybody takes my place. Everybody knows my name, but nobody's the same. Everybody wears my face. Everybody takes my place. If I'm still here, why am I ever saying? Whisper. Do you see them now? Look closer. They've always been there. Whoa, am I racing?
Okay.
Whisper.
So I got those uploaded to the channel. Guys, I got you another update. I don't know if you guys follow my whole Dimension Zero website. I gotta tell you the story about it. It's kind of crazy. All right. So a while back, I started this whole Dimension Zero. Whoa, 9 loot box. Oh my God, what the hell is going on here? Nice, nice. 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 I don't know if we're gonna be able to top the goat. That's actually pretty cool. Fuck, I kind of want to use it.
Medical assistance has been requested.
Alright, so I started a whole Dimension Zero theory after it started evolving and getting bigger. Oh, nice, nice. It was kind of more like my notepad.
Aerial superiority achieved.
I like Venture. But alright guys, I'm gonna tell you guys, I swear on the fucking galaxy, bro. I'm about to tell you guys the truth. I swear. Like, it took me forever to figure it out. I don't know if... I think you guys have already started to realize, like, the universe is like a computer, right? Like, you know how atoms and shit are spinning and then, like, everything automatically connects and builds? That's what I'm saying. It's like a computer. It looks like a computer. If you really take a step back and start, like, looking at it, it's like, damn, it's like processing and operating like a computer. What the hell?
Bring me,
So I didn't really
Nothing.
notice
bring me another.
until I started, like, writing about Dimension Zero so much. Then I literally just
Nothing a
figured it
little
out.
TLC can fix.
I'm trying to figure the best way to, like, kind of explain slash prove it, because it's kind of more like I'm just saying it. But, I mean, when you guys see it with your own eyes, because what I'm going to tell you guys, I swear to God, this shit is for real. It took me forever to figure it out. Alright, so before... Do I got any points? 0. 5,000 regular. Aw, man. Alright, well, before I start, I'm gonna tell you guys this story. So, I was studying this whole Dimension Zero shit for a while.
One, fight.
And then it finally dawned on me, like, it all makes sense. Okay, I'll turn down the sound a little bit, not all the way. Okay. Let's see here. Jeez. I mean, it's not like it's a very easy fucking shot, dude. I mean... Okay, so... Where do I begin with this? I'm telling you, it's like basically the greatest revelation. I gotta start wall writing. That's what I should do. Sorry, my nose. Oh. Oh, fuck. Alright. On God, I swear on the Holy Bible, the fucking whole galaxy, bro. This shit I'm about to tell you. Like, I mean, I kind of, you can look at my YouTube channel, you'll see videos of me talking about, like, the end time prophecies and devil worshippers and shit. I didn't really have much detail about it back then. I just kind of figured that was what it was. So I just recently kind of really understood it. Okay, so Dimension Zero. Basically, let's start off with gain 15% attack speed. Let's start off with your consciousness. That is like where reality in existence emerges itself, is through consciousness. It like gives a rise to existence. Why do we exist? Consciousness, continuity, memory. Everything remembers, right? So that's like a computer processing. Anything processing has continuity. That's a sign of a computer or a process. Okay, but the revelation is, okay, so your brain, your consciousness operates inside Dimension Zero, inside of memory. Is it really so hard to believe? Because your entire consciousness is all happening in your memory. You always remember everything you do, and you're always contemplating everything you're going to do. How are you contemplating everything you're going to do? Inside your memory. You do everything inside your memory. So everything operates inside a memory, which is like the Big Bang. It's operating inside a memory. So everything is being stored, information being stored inside memory. Same with your consciousness, perception, information getting stored into your memory. You're perceiving all that information. But that's not the greatest secret, the revelation. So, Dimension Zero. So when you die, everything's automatically saved to the cosmic hard drive, right? Because everything's stored inside the universe is stored inside the cosmic memory, basically. So everything is stored in the cosmic, they kind of, I think they call it the Akashic Records, something like that. But so when you die, you're unable to continue to exist because you're no longer receiving a signal. So we exist because we're receiving a signal. It's the signal. It's just think about it like an all-powerful computer that's broadcasting a signal, a connection. You're connected right now because we're alive. Because everything is there. What is all there? Your blood, your brain. See, when you die, everything's not there. That's why you're dead. So you lose signal when you die. So when you're recreated on the second coming of God, he can recreate everything and reload everybody. Because you're just like basically a saved file. All he's got to do is load your file. Everything's stored and saved information. You're just stored and saved information. Everything is just stored and saved information. Why do you exist right now? Because you're still just saving and being stored. It just so happens that you're alive, though, so you're experiencing consciousness while you're alive. While you're not alive, you don't experience consciousness. Alright, so here's the great revelation. Dimension Zero. we've been trapped inside of Dimension Zero and cursed, as far as we know. I mean, as far as the story has been told, what happened? We're all gonna die. So it's like a clock. We only have a certain amount of time before we all die. Now, the reason there's a timer, as far as I realize, I finally figured it out, is because Lucifer is challenging God. So God said, sure, you want to challenge me and see if I'm wrong or right, go ahead, but you only have a limited amount of time. That's why we have a timer. Because God is allowing Lucifer his time to try to prove his point. Prove what he wants to prove. But he only has a limited amount of time to prove what he's trying to prove. Because the point God's trying to make is like, okay, well, if you want to prove your point, you're going to have to prove your point before everyone's dead. By the time everyone's dead, if you don't prove your point, and if you can't prove that I'm wrong by the time everybody's dead, you're going to be in trouble. There's going to be a problem. Because that proves I'm right. So that's going to prove God knows everything. So Lucifer's been trying to challenge God. Well, I'm just going to try to prove him wrong. But he knows, what does it always say throughout all of the legendary stories? Oh, he only has a limited amount of time. Why does he only have a limited amount of time? Because if he can't prove, and if he can't get evidence that God doesn't know everything in a certain amount of time, he's going to be cut off. God's going to say, well, I can't allow you to just keep trying to prove that I'm wrong, but now you're out of time. That's why we're all fucking going to die. You're telling me you guys are going to put up with that? Fuck that, bro. I ain't putting up with that shit. Bro, this son of a bitch is out of time. He is not going to prove it. It's over. Fuck him. So that's his problem. That's why we're all down here dying. The second Adam and Eve touched the fucking, the knowledge of good and evil, Lucifer's been trying to prove God wrong. Because he knew, okay, well, if God makes one miscalculation, because basically the moral of the story is, he knew, alright, that it's basically almost like, it's seemingly like God is going to have to run infinite calculation on every single grain of sand, every single atom in the galaxy, and simulate every single grain of sand. So try to perceive every grain of sand to have a point of perception or a camera, like a director watching it, observing it, looking at its possibilities and non-possibilities. So it's like if God isn't able to have a perception of every single grain of sand throughout infinite simulation, infinite observation, then it's almost like it would not be possible for God to know everything. Which is why Lucifer is like, oh, bullshit. There's no fucking way he fucking knows everything. He can't observe every single infinite grain of sand. There's no motherfucking way he could do it. And that was what Lucifer was trying to bet against God knowing everything. Because if he could prove, alright, if there's one miscalculation that he didn't know about it, he wasn't observing it, he didn't witness it, he didn't know about it. That's why all these devil worshippers are just trying to make the problem worse. Because they're trying to get evidence for Lucifer to try to say, you didn't know that, did you? It doesn't look like why didn't he know that? Well, why didn't he know that? He should have never let this happen. He should have never let this. That's what devil worshippers do. They try to set things up so where it's like nobody did it, And he's like, why'd God even let that happen in the first place? If he knows everything, why is he letting all this shit happen? Why is he letting... And then they're all seemingly basically setting it up, making it happen, getting it to happen, which is what God is arguing and fighting, which is why anybody partaking in that whole devil worship, trying to prove God doesn't know everything in that sort of manner, where, oh, well, why didn't you just know about it? Why didn't you stop me? Why'd you let it happen? And then they seemingly do something stupid on purpose and say, why didn't you stop me? But they're testing God. God's like, oh, I don't have to. I don't have to fucking... Because that's like being a smartass. So they're trying to gather evidence in favor of Lucifer. So whoever gathers evidence in favor of Lucifer, he'll pay them. He'll give them money. He'll give them power. Like, the more they fuck over humanity and society and short them and take the natural resources from those who aren't gonna help Lucifer gather the resources, because even Lucifer, he's trying to gather resources. He's fighting for the resources. He's like, well, as long as I perceive we're going to run out of resources and we're all gonna die. That's how Lucifer looks at it. Well, we're all gonna die. Who gives a fuck? You know, that's Lucifer's entire motto. YOLO. You only live once. YOLO. I only live once. I'm gonna fucking take as much shit to the motherfucking grave as I can take to the motherfucking grave. Because if he can prove God doesn't know everything, then he's like, oh, YOLO. He thinks we're all gonna fucking die. He thinks we're all gonna fucking die eventually. If God doesn't know everything, his motivation for the destruction of humanity is, we're all gonna fucking die, who cares? What the fuck does it even fucking matter? Because we're all gonna fucking not exist. We're all gonna fucking die. So what do you think Lucifer's trying to do, because he thinks we're all just gonna fucking die? That's his religion. See, everybody has a religion. Some people think that we're all just gonna die, we're never gonna exist again. That's your religion. That's your belief. There's no evidence of that. You can't prove that. There's no proof of it. But there's also no proof that we're always gonna be able to exist either. That's a religion. So either side you take, doesn't matter. It's a religion. You're religious either way. So there's no way not to be religious. You can't be in the middle of religion. Either way, you're religious. Whether you believe you're always going to be able to exist and that God exists, that's a religion. We don't know that, but it's your religion. Same with, if we die, we're never gonna exist again. Yeah, we don't fucking know that, but that's your religion. Well, that's Lucifer's religion. That's his belief. Why do you think nobody gets in trouble for their religion, for their personal belief? Because if that's what you personally believe, well, then God's gonna have to talk to you about your religion on the great day of judgment and set you straight on your religion and say, okay, well, your religion is not correct. It's not true. I exist. You're always gonna fucking exist. The whole YOLO fucking bullshit's bullshit. There is no fucking YOLO. There is no, you're only gonna fucking live once. You're always gonna fucking live. As long as God exists, there is no YOLO. That's why I don't really like the whole YOLO attitude. When somebody's like, oh, YOLO, YOLO, and they act like, oh, let's just go jump off a fucking bridge. Like, bruh, it's not like that, dog. Like, it don't work like that. Shit ain't just YOLO. See, consider it like this. If you're looking at everything like, oh, YOLO, YOLO, you only live once, who cares? All right, consider, if that's the way you're going to look at it, then what's stopping you just going to jumping off a fucking bridge. YOLO. YOLO, who cares? Nothing's gonna matter. That's where I tried to prove an atheist doesn't make sense. They don't believe things are gonna matter. But yet, if you jump off a bridge, it's gonna fucking matter. All of a sudden, it's gonna fucking matter, but they don't believe it's gonna motherfucking matter. Overall, they're gonna try to argue and fight. I am an atheist because I believe when we die, things aren't gonna matter. That's what an atheist believes. And everyone's entitled to that. I understand. It makes sense if you don't have enough knowledge. You don't understand. We're in a computer. It's a simulation. That's what I'm here. That's what I'm here. That's why I'm bringing God back. That's where I had a genius idea of, well, fuck this bullshit. Why doesn't somebody get him back here? Why can't we get God? Why can't we just meet him? Why? So I'm trying to investigate. I've been trying to investigate. Well, fuck the bullshit. Why don't we just get him back? Why can't he just come back? So I'm trying to figure out, why isn't he coming back? What's going on? What is holding him back? Why isn't he coming back? So that's what I'm revealing. When is he coming back? Why is he coming back? So, you know what? I think I'm going to try Moira. So the Great Revelation, and that's why you're basically my sergeants in the Great War against Lucifer. We're rising up, ending this battle with Lucifer and God once and for all, because we're going to present the evidence in God's favor, in respect of God. See, we're going to get great power and respect from God because we're presenting evidence in favor of God. See, if you don't try to present evidence in favor of God, bro, he'll light you up. He doesn't want you. He don't need you. He's just trying to find someone who's going to get him evidence. If you can't get him evidence, bro, he will ignore you. He don't need you. That's what I'm saying. Anybody that joins Lucifer's side and that's just trying to get him evidence, trying to corrupt humanity, which is their job, their duty to serve Lucifer, the fall of humanity, the corruption of mankind, the great deception, their job is to gain power and respect through corruption, through getting evidence for Lucifer. Like, all right, I'll try to corrupt humanity so that we can try to say, why didn't you stop it? Why'd you let that happen? See, that's how they operate. And that's where I'm the great messenger sent to reward and punish all those who hear and witness. So you're in high favor of the great creator of the galaxy, bro. Just by my knowledge, because knowledge is power. I've passed down to you more knowledge and power than you guys could ever possibly imagine. The great creator of the galaxy is coming back to conquer the galaxy and overthrow Lucifer. And I'm like the second coming, like right before the second coming of fucking God, bro. And I'm telling you guys, this shit is about to pop off. So, I know you guys are probably like, okay, well, since I'm the alpha dog, the top dog, and I'm like the war commander of God, what do I know that you don't know? Like, all right, I'm going to tell you guys the lowdown. I'm going to give you guys the scoop. I'm going to tell you guys what is about to go down. It's what's known as the Battle of Armageddon or something like that. I don't know. Just overall, it's fairly close to what's going to happen. All right, so you know how there's that whole prophecy of how the Great Pyramid of Giza was predicting and Basically, the Great Pyramid of Giza is like a giant calendar and clock that tracks the galaxy as it rotates and spirals around. And, basically consider like the Great Pyramid of Giza like a gigantic Rolex that's like times trillions. It's like a Rolex times trillions. It's like a Rolex, it's like a gigantic Rolex sitting in the middle of the fucking desert. And that's where I started to realize, like, yo, we might be missing something here. Something weird is going on. Like, I'm, like, looking at this, and I started to realize, like, yo, that's, like, basically a gigantic Rolex sitting in the motherfucking middle of the desert. And then nobody realized how marvelous, like a modern marvel, like, that shouldn't be there. That shouldn't exist. It shouldn't be possible. Why is there a fucking galactic fucking Rolex just sitting there, posted up in the middle of the fucking desert, that's times quadrillions of a regular Rolex? So, you know, we can consider one of the most expensive Rolexes maybe they're like $10 million, $25 million, something like that. So we're considering the Pyramid of Giza in comparison is a trillion times that 25 million, right? Because it's like a modern day Rolex times a trillion. And that's just a rough estimate. I'm just throwing a random number out there. That's not even, I didn't even take any sort of close estimation or calculation. I'm just saying, just so we can kind of perceive what we're dealing with, what we're looking at. So why is there a Rolex sitting in the middle of the fucking desert like that? So I started to investigate, like, yo, I think we might be missing something here. And then I quickly found out that this whole battle of fucking Lucifer, because he's an angel of knowledge. He's an angel of light. So he's an extra-dimensional being like God. See, God is extra-dimensional. Lucifer's extra-dimensional, which means eternal. He's eternal. If you're extra-dimensional, you're in your eternal spirit, your eternal body. He's extra-dimensional. We are extra-dimensional, but not to the degree, to the level that Lucifer is. See, he's on a different level of an extra-dimensional, as an extra-dimensional being. You're an extra-dimensional being, but not on that level. Because our eternal spirits and souls have not been activated or released. Because we're not on that level. Lucifer is an extra-dimensional being on another level. Meaning he's eternal. He doesn't die. Like God. See, God is on another level. He's an extra-dimensional being on another level. He doesn't die. Because he's on another level. His eternal being is activated. But in order to protect us, that's why your eternal spirit and body is not activated right now. He has to protect us. He has to protect you. So your eternal spirit isn't activated yet. Because it's dangerous. Because think about it. If you're in your eternal spirit, but you're drowning in the middle of the ocean, you know how dangerous that is if you can't get out of that situation, but you're in your eternal spirit. See, that's how Lucifer is. He's in his eternal spirit. So if he's drowning in the middle of the ocean, that's going to be a serious problem if you're in your eternal spirit. Because you're not going to die if you don't get out of that situation. You're going to have to make sure you get out of that situation quickly. Or you're going to have a problem. Because you're not going to die. Because your eternal spirit is activated, doesn't matter. You will never die, no matter what. If you go into a black hole, doesn't matter. You're not gonna die. Because no information is ever erased. No information's ever destroyed. We're in a simulation. It's a computer. It's the entropy law. The law of entropy. No information is ever erased. No information can ever be erased. So it's dangerous. That's why he's like, oh shit, I gotta make sure you guys die. He has to protect your eternal spirit. Which Lucifer took some people ransom. Because you can release your eternal spirit if you command it. If you command God to release your eternal spirit, it's a computer. Your eternal spirit will get released. So those that serve Lucifer, and if they release their command, if they command their eternal spirit into Lucifer's possession, they've been taken ransom. He uses them as ransom. And that's what he's been doing. He's been getting them to release their eternal spirit into his possession, and then he'll take them ransom. Because he's trying to make money. That's why I've been warning you, never release your eternal spirit to Lucifer. Because he'll just take you ransom. He'll try to take you ransom. He's been taking all sorts of people fucking ransom this whole time. That's probably what the pineal gland is. You know, when they're holding the pine cone? Lucifer's probably taking full control. Because we're like robots. So it's probably symbolic of Lucifer taking full control. If they release their eternal spirit, he can probably take full control of the pineal gland. Most likely. That's my theory. That's what I theorize. Because we're like robots. You're in control. How do you think your body's moving right now? You're controlling your body. Because you're in control of your pineal gland. It's like a controller. But if you allow Lucifer to connect, because we're like Wi-Fi through the pineal gland. It's like a Wi-Fi. It's like a controller. If you release control to him, he can control you like a controller. But it's like a script, like a robot. That's why you see some of these people, they look like fucking robots. You're like, holy shit, you look like a robot, motherfucker. What's wrong with you? There's something wrong with him. He's looking like a robot. Because it's most likely because Lucifer's connecting to the pineal gland like a direct connection, like a script. And he's probably just sending data to the robot.
Select hero bands.
So now here's the great revelation. I gave you like inside information. Let's do at least a couple bands. So this whole second coming of God is going to be going down here soon. So that whole, the Pyramid of Giza, I was telling you, was like a calendar. If you look it up on Google, if you type in Great Pyramid of Giza calendar, you'll see how starting from the bottom, it goes on like every 13 years or 23 years, it goes up into the cycle like a calendar. But the calendar at the peak of the pyramid ends, so the great cycles of all the equinoxes end at 2032. So it's saying that the final procession of the calendar, the completion of all the great, it's saying that the great work will be completed 2032. That will be the completion of the great work.
And your bounty disappears.
2032.
Someone in your position doesn't recognize a failed negotiation
Which,
when she sees
isn't that weird that we're coming so close to 2032?
Just because you call the game doesn't mean I'll stop playing.
So, I think something crazy is gonna happen by 2032. I don't fucking know what, but let's just say, that whole Great Pyramid of Giza shit, that must be the work of Lucifer, the angel of light, the angel of knowledge, the fallen being that waged war on fucking God and humanity, bro. That is his work. He's been waiting how long before anybody realizes what I've done or what I've been doing? And then I finally realized, like, yo, is that the great work of Lucifer? And he's an extra dimensional being that doesn't die. How do you think he can do all that work? He doesn't die. And then only those who hold the great secret will he leads those that serve him. That's why we've been seeing, it looks like somebody's serving Lucifer. Like, yo, have they been serving Lucifer this whole time? Why do you think so many people serve Lucifer? So you can't blame them for serving Lucifer because it's the Great Deception. It's what's known as the Great Deception. We're coming out of the Great Deception. You're getting me out of the Great Deception. I'm getting you out of the Great Deception. We're coming from the time of the Great Deception. We're awakening out of the Great Deception. So it's with great honor. You should feel honored. Like, oh my gosh. We're getting out of this? We've been deceived this whole time. So we're just waking up. I'm like the first one to wake everybody up. I'm like waking you up. I'm like, wake up. We've all been deceived.
Surrender to my will.
So you're part of the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last. You're like me. We're the first and the last of the Great Deception. So you're the first to know of the Great Deception and the last to know of the Great Deception. So I'm like waking everybody up to the Great Deception. I'm like, dude, it was Lucifer the whole time. And that's why I warn you, don't serve him. I only tell you because I know that you guys won't serve him, because who the hell would serve Lucifer when we know the truth? Like, what? See, everybody's certain that falls into the Great Deception. They serve Lucifer. God bless their heart. Pray for them. They didn't know any better. They didn't realize that you can't take your money to the grave. See, if we know that we can't take our money to the grave, we're not stupid. So we're at the point we're basically looking at Lucifer like, motherfucker, I'm not dumb. Like, I know I can't take all that money to the fucking grave. Why would I be bribed to corrupt humanity when I can't take none of that shit to the grave? So I've just gotten you high favor with God, because if you don't bow down, what has the story always been? It's always a fractal that always repeats itself. It's always the same bullshit. Bow down and you'll be rich and powerful, more than anyone could possibly ever imagine. But that's all you got to do is just bow down, and that's why everyone thinks about it. And then they fall victim to the great deception. They're like, man, that's all I got to do? That's it? All I got to do is bow down? All I got to do is worship, and then I'm rich? And then they do it. They fall victim to the great deception. So they give respect to Lucifer. And then he rewards them. He's like, you're mine, motherfucker. Thank you. Thanks for paying me great respect. Here's your money, motherfucker. Oh yeah, by the way, you're gonna die. And then all that bullshit he gave you is like seemingly worthless. Cause it's like, oh man, you might have got the baddest bitch on the block, but guess what? By the time you're 80, you're not banging her the way you were banging her when we were 30, right? See, you can't just keep fucking when you're 80. That's what the moral of the story is. You can't just keep fucking. Cause when I'm 80 years old, I'm not designed to do it. I'm not gonna be able to. I'm not like, I don't have those hormones pumping through me. I'm not gonna be sitting there having sex the way I was having sex when I was fucking 30. Do you see what I'm saying? See, so if that's what you wanted, well, you're not gonna get it when you're 80. How the fuck are you gonna have great sex when you're fucking... Give me a fucking break, guys. That's reality. They tell you the truth hurts. That's why they tell you the truth hurts. Because guess what? By the time you're 80, don't be planning on having great sex anymore. How are you gonna have great fucking sex, very great sex anymore, much longer, when you're about to fucking die? So you can't be trying to hold on to that type of shit when it's not even possible, which is the great deception. How everybody fell so victim to the great deception. They're like, oh, well, all I want is one bad bitch. But they get one bad bitch, so then Lucifer gives you one bad bitch, but you can only hold her for 30 years, and then you're all dead. Everybody fucking dies. Everybody fucking turns, shrivels up, and fucking dies. That's what I'm saying. What's the fucking point? It defeats the purpose. That's how he gets everybody. He tempts them. Like, well, don't you want one bad bitch?
Select your hero.
And then, before the flesh becomes knowledgeable enough to know the great deception, that it's not worth it. Like, well, we're all just gonna die. It's not gonna be worth it. That's where Lucifer gets everybody. Everybody forgets that we're all going to the grave with nothing. That's what everybody keeps forgetting when they're all sitting there reading off everything and they want to Lucifer like Santa Claus. But they forget, well, by the way, you can't take anything to the grave, though. So everybody got fucked and basically scammed by Lucifer. That's what's known as, we're awakening to the great deception. So everybody, you can kind of get an idea of how it all happened. So you can understand how some people are going to be deceived by the flesh. So, I just threw you a double-edged sword. Now, you could go serve Lucifer and you'd be rich as fuck. You'd basically be like Bill Gates. But when the world is blowing up, do you really want to go into a bunker knowing that there are bombs blowing up, right? That defeats the purpose. Or do you want to get great favor with God and respect and say, hey, God, I stood up to him. I denied his offer. I did it for you. I did it to prove that son of a bitch wrong. I wasn't going to stand for that bullshit. God's going to look at you. He's going to say, my child, you get a loot box. He's going to look at you and say, that's my boy. I knew you were going to stand up for me. I knew you were going to help prove that son of a bitch wrong. And since you helped prove him wrong for me, I will give you so much he'll give you items. Godlike legendary items. Legendary loot box. Why do you think I'm serving God so much? I'm sitting here collecting loot boxes after loot boxes after loot boxes after loot boxes. And I'm like, guys, I don't know how to tell you this, but I just hit the fucking jackpot. And I figured out how to keep getting all these loot boxes from fucking God. And I've just been sitting here getting more loot boxes from God. And then I was like, what better way to get more loot boxes than to just show everybody how to get loot boxes the way that I'm doing it. So I exponentially glitched the fucking system out of control. So I got your loot boxes glitching out of control. My loot boxes glitching out of control. I mean, it's just fucking going out of control. Because what does it say? On the great day of judgment, you're gonna receive emerald palaces. So I'm basically giving you, you're doing it yourself, but I'm helping you by telling you you can get a loot box if you betray Lucifer. God will give you loot boxes to betray Lucifer. Because it works the opposite. They're fighting each other. He's like, oh, you're gonna reward each other for fucking me over? Well, I'm gonna reward everybody for fucking you over. So they're fighting each other back and forth. He's like, don't even try to fucking play my game, Lucifer. Don't even try to give them emerald palaces when I can give them emerald palaces. So that's why I'm telling you, don't be taking that emerald palace Lucifer's trying to give you. Because God is gonna give you a bigger and badder emerald palace. That's what I'm telling you, the great deception. It's the great deception, bro.
This ends now.
So Lucifer's gonna say, well, don't you want my emerald palace? I'll give you my emerald palace now. You get my emerald palace now. You don't have to wait for it. And that's why most people take Lucifer's offer. They're like, fuck it. I'd rather just take the fucking palace now. Fuck it.
Surrender to my will.
But if you wait, God will give you a bigger emerald palace. That's what I've been warning everybody, the great deception.
Give us an edge. Serve my design! Let's take him to the wasteland!
So basically, it's like if you betray Lucifer in front of God, that is the highest amount of reward that you can receive from God. So that's why I encourage everybody to betray Lucifer. And now you can see why I'm in such high favor of God as my betrayal. I have betrayed Lucifer. I have fallen short of his glory more than anyone could possibly ever imagine. I have fallen short of his glory.
Surrender to my will. Let the rocket barrage incoming. Enemy over here.
I knew that I could never. I knew I could never accomplish what he wanted to accomplish.
30 seconds remaining.
And I betrayed him.
10 seconds
This ends now.
Defeat? Oh god, look at how bad that is. Look at my death count, but look at theirs. And they're telling me that they're matching me with a team? I don't think this is the proper team. Look at that. Why am I only dying 6 times? But you want to know, I'm going to tell you, it's like, I swear to God, it's like some sort of Hollywood script. It's like Lucifer like set it up. And he was like, betray me. And I was like, I gotta betray this motherfucker.
choose your map. Select your hero.
So I think what's happening is, you know how like God kind of recreated himself with Lucifer. It's like a spiral. So Lucifer, it's like Lucifer recreated himself with me because he's like trying to be like God. Bro, he's crazy. He's weird. He is in love with me, dude. I don't know why. I do and I don't. I'm just telling you. I just realized he loves me, dude. Like, bro, why is this guy in love with me? What in the hell is his obsession? He is in love with me, dude. He's like, you're the second coming of God. Betray me, destroy me. It's over. And I'm like, thank God I got my job. I'm like, I'm loving this. Because I'm rich. I'm like, sure, I can destroy you. I will destroy you. Not a problem.
They're going to tools in hand.
He's like, you will be so rich.
Weather report.
And that's all I wanted. I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm just trying to get rich. I can destroy you, bro. This is like a win-win. You already know I'm trying to get rich. I mean, if I destroy you, I get rich. We fucking conquer the galaxy. This shit is over.
All babies had names.
I would be like, I will be honored to destroy you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commence. Engaging enemy combatant. Escort
I'm overloading.
And he never passed the honors down to anybody to do it besides me. I was the only one he wanted to do it.
Enemy spotted.
He didn't want anybody else to do it unless they, like, knew what the hell was going on. He's like, you're like the only one who knows what the fuck is going on. Will you do the honors? I said, behold, Lucifer, I would love to.
I'm overloading. I feel great. Got an enemy here. Baby's under attack.
Okay, that might be good. That should be good. It didn't get enough, but it should be enough. Okay, it worked. It worked.
I'm ready to unleash the molten core.
So, all those devil worshippers, I'm gonna tell you guys something crazy. So, the devil worshippers go after the ones who are starting to figure it out, basically. And then they start to vote if they like you or not. So, that's why so many people have been getting divided and conquered. Because anybody trying to stop them, they kind of decide, well, do we like them or not? And if they don't like them, they just destroy them. They fight them. So they divide and conquer. So they couldn't divide and conquer me. But before they knew who I was, like basically God's war lieutenant, half of them were trying to fight it. Half of them were trying to divide and conquer me because they didn't know who I was. They didn't know that I was going to be the one that figured it out. So everybody kind of votes, like, well, do we think he's gonna be the one that figures it out or not? So half of them were like, nah, we don't think he's gonna be the one that figures it out. So half of them were trying to, like, corrupt me and tempt me and, you know, get me in trouble. Destroy me, basically. So the way it works is they'll try to divide and conquer anybody that is trying to stop them. So they started to realize they couldn't really divide and conquer me and stop me because it's based on spirituality, how powerful your spirituality is. The more spiritually powerful that you are, the harder it is to stop them. So they could never really stop me. There was always some sort of problem with stopping me. I always had like too much spiritual protection and armor. Because if Lucifer thinks that you're the one, he'll spiritually protect you. So he'll play both sides of the fence. So if he thinks that you're dangerous, he'll kind of protect you. So you get armor and points based on, like, your actions. So Lucifer was playing both sides of the fence with me. So he basically didn't tell everybody who I was. Because he wanted to test everybody to see, does anybody realize who the fuck that is? Because if anybody realized who I was, he would reward anybody that realized that, oh, well, he can't be stopped. So if anybody ever realized that I couldn't be stopped, and if they mentioned, like, man, I get a bad feeling that this guy can't be stopped, he knew the same data, the same information, that I couldn't be stopped. So he's trying to figure out, does anybody else realize that he cannot be stopped? So some of the devil worshippers started to realize, dude, that must be the one male child that cannot be stopped. So some of the devil worshippers started to realize that I couldn't be stopped because there's like a force repelling to where, like, it's kind of like the Wile E. Coyote. Every trap that they always try to set up against me never works. Nothing ever works. So half of the devil worshippers started to realize any trap that they try to set up, it's like it never fucking works. Because Lucifer tries to capture everybody, but he can only do it where he seemingly isn't doing anything. So it's like he can't force it. So that's why the more he can get people to do it for him, the less it's like he isn't doing anything. Which is what he's seemingly trying to do, is trying to get everybody to do his dirty work for him.
2-0. Switching sides.
I know, it's crazy, guys. It's crazy. But that's, dude, it's like a fucking quantum computer
Select your hero.
breaking the fuck down, bro. He is like a quantum computer. Lucifer has been trying to corrupt humanity. He's like some sort of fucking computer fucking maniac, dude. He's like got the entire universe watching the entire universe through quantum technology, man. It's fucking crazy.
Wait, but let's have hope.
I will try. I am eager to hear from her again.
Oh God, thank God his reign is about to come to an end. So here's what I predict is gonna happen. You guys are probably wondering, well, what the fuck is gonna happen? I'm saying all this crazy shit. Well, what's gonna happen? What I think is gonna happen, we're gonna get led into like a World War III, nuclear warfare, and then we're gonna be led into like the great second coming of God. That's what I think is gonna happen. By 2032, we're probably going to go into World War III. That's kind of what I think is going to happen.
Peek us over. Lock the payload.
And I think Lucifer's gonna be so pissed off, he wants to blow the fucking world up, and God's gonna fucking come back with the second coming of God. Right before Lucifer can blow the fucking world up, I think God is gonna fucking come back. So there's what is known as the rapture. I think that's what's gonna happen is the rapture.
Let off some steam.
I think before a bunch of nuclear warheads blow up, God is gonna teleport half of everybody out of it. He's only gonna leave everybody that sold their soul and that are devil worshippers. I think that's gonna be the only people that get blown up. The only people that get blown up when it's like full bombs over Baghdad, like the whole world getting blown up. Anybody that sold their soul to Lucifer is gonna be left behind and get blown up when the whole world is getting blown the fuck up. That's what I think is gonna happen. So I think I might get teleported directly up with God, and I'll be one of his main war lieutenants, destroying Lucifer. And then God, when the second coming of God happens, God's gonna release my eternal spirit, and I'm gonna be one of the main war commanders, and God is gonna show me how to destroy Lucifer. And I'm gonna destroy Lucifer with God. With God. So I think God's gonna give me the power to destroy Lucifer. And we're gonna come down and rain upon that motherfucker.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Baby's under attack.
Because God has just been waiting for anybody with enough justice to reign and destroy him. Because it says in the book of Revelation, who has justice to bring down the serpent? We've been waiting for somebody to bring justice, which I can bring justice once and for all.
Enemies on the payload. Let's get them.
Let's increase our pace.
Got him.
Guess you can go stall that payload.
Lucifer was trying to do the opposite of what I'm doing. How we're getting justice once and for all. Lucifer was trying to get justice once and for all. Because you can play both either side of the fence. You can try to get justice for either side.
Let off some steam.
So Lucifer will no longer be able to claim his justice like he was trying to do. Because if he could have proved God didn't know everything, he would have had justice once and for all. Forever. For all eternity. He would have proved God didn't know everything. And gather justice for all eternity.
I'm overloading.
Enemies on the payload.
He thought he was going to have justice once and for all eternity. Once he could prove God didn't know everything. And now here I am proving God knows everything. And we're going to claim justice once and for all eternity.
60 seconds.
Lucifer was just trying to sue God and press a gigantic lawsuit and then try to rack up a fucking blank check. That's it. That's all he was trying to do. He's trying to say, I'm gonna sue you for this, I'm gonna sue you for that. He's like, I want compensation for this, I want compensation for that. You need to write me a check for this, you need to write me a check for that. You need to write me a check for this. He thought he was gonna be the fucking God's gift to the fucking... He thought he was gonna be fucking God with that blank check. He thought he was gonna be fucking God, bruh. He was like, once I receive my blank check, I will be fucking God. He was like, I am going to sue the fuck out of God. And then he got his ass sued. God sued the fuck out of Lucifer. Lucifer is getting a gigantic fucking lawsuit on his ass. It is the fucking most hilarious shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, Lucifer's trying to get this gigantic lawsuit, and now God is getting this gigantic lawsuit. It's so fucking hilarious. Guys, I'm gonna go start a pizza. I'll be right back. Guys, we're about to collect our fucking lawsuit, bruh. File your fucking claims. Press your fucking charges. We're collecting the biggest fucking lawsuit on the block. Oh man, this is so fucked up. Lucifer, let me tell you what was gonna happen. Alright, so Lucifer, you guys can already imagine, he's a little bit like a lawyer, so he knows the law. So he's gonna try to, you know how a lawyer, he's gonna fucking get all charges dropped on like technicalities and shit? That's how Lucifer is, because God is like a computer, and that's how God operates, is like through the order of law. So you can fucking, you can complicate shit, basically, through the order of law. So, dude, what was I gonna say? Hold on, I gotta take a break. I gotta smoke. Yeah, okay. So here's the whole pitch. All Lucifer was trying to do was, if he can get any sort of evidence that God doesn't know everything, he'll take it to the court of law and charge and press charges and sue. That's all he was trying to do. Because if he can prove God didn't know anything, he can get a blank check. So he was going to try to sue God to become God. He's like, well, since you don't know everything, I'm gonna sue you. Now I should be God, since I should watch over everything. Since you were wrong and I was right, I should be, because that's a blank check, because that's what he's trying to sue God for. That's what he wants his compensation, his payment to be. So if he could have proved God didn't know everything, he was going to sue God. Like, I'm suing you. I'm pressing charges. You owe me. I want my blank check. That's all he was trying to do. Because he was like, well, fuck, I guarantee there's no way he knows everything. So he's like, well, fuck, this is like a guaranteed blank check. If I sue him, I'll be fucking rich. So he's like doing anything he can to get anything he can prove that God didn't know everything. Because if he can prove God don't know everything, that's why he only has a limited amount of time to do it. He's going to try to sue God for infinite power. Because that's what a lawsuit is. Compensation. So he's going to try to I demand infinite compensation. So that's the way it is. If he would have been able to prove God didn't know everything, God would have gave him a blank check. He would have got it. That's why he was like drooling at his mouth. Because it's like, think about owning a supercomputer. And then Lucifer doesn't own that supercomputer. With, let's say, God. God is a supercomputer. He's like, well, if I can sue him, I own that supercomputer. So he got greedy and he's like, well, fuck, I want to try to own a supercomputer. So he's like, fuck, I'm going to try to just sue him and own it. Because he wants to own God. And then God's like, oh, you want to own me, motherfucker? I'm gonna own you. And now you guys see how God operates. God don't fucking play. In case you guys didn't realize what just happened, God owns that motherfucker. God owns that motherfucker, bro. God's pressing charges. God's suing that motherfucker. He's like, you didn't watch that. You didn't know that. You didn't know that. Dude, when God sues him, when he takes him to the court of law, that's the great day of judgment, his fucking charges are gonna be fucking galaxies fucking long. He's gonna be like, you didn't watch that. You didn't watch that. You didn't watch that. You didn't watch that. I'm suing you for that. I'm suing you for that. He's gonna sue him for it's gonna look like a fucking desert of fucking grains of sand. You know how a desert has trillions of grains of sand? That's what his charges are gonna look like because that's what Lucifer tried to do to God. It's the opposite. It's equal and opposite what's gonna happen. He's like, I'm charging you for that. I'm charging you for that. He's charging him for everything, dude. Let's just say Lucifer is getting... Dude, he's getting fucking bankrupted. He's getting sued. He's getting fucking bankrupted.
Choose heroes to battle.
He fucked with the wrong guy, bro. What? I think it's funny. Like, he tried to sue God? Give me a fucking break. You must be stupid as fuck.
Now entering King's Road.
Yeah, fuck all you devil worshippers too. Y'all can suck my dick. I'm gonna get every one of you motherfuckers sent to the pits of hell too. All those devil worshippers trying to slander me, fuck you. All those motherfuckers didn't want me to figure it out. Fuck all of you motherfuckers. That's why I'm gonna fucking get every one of your asses sued, motherfucker. Keep fucking with me. Keep fucking with me. I got every one of their asses sued. You got us down here dying of cancer like some dumb fucks. You fucking dumb morons. Fucking big ass dummies, bro.
My ultimate is
I'd be
charging.
happy to build you a jump pack if you'd like.
I prefer my 2 feet on the ground.
Murphy, down.
Let them fuck with me. See what happens.
No.
I can get them fucking sued under the fucking rug. Let them fuck with me. I'll sue every one of those motherfuckers.
Commencing. Capture objective
I ain't afraid of any one of those little faggots. They can't fuck with me. I'm suing every one of their asses. They got a problem with it? Come fuck with me. Come do something about it, motherfucker. Ain't gonna stop you from getting sued. I'm suing every one of their asses.
This old screw still got it.
I don't give a fuck who they are. Don't anybody fucking side up with that little faggot. You side up with that little motherfucker, your ass is getting sued. That's all I got to say. You ever fucking take that little bitch ass faggot side, your ass is getting sued, motherfucker. I'ma sue every one of you little fucking bitch ass motherfuckers.
Objective A captured. Escort the payload.
I'ma sue Adam and Eve's dumb ass too. I'ma sue those little bitches under the fucking rug. They done fuck with the wrong motherfucker. Don't nobody fuck with me. I'll sue everybody. I don't give a fuck who the fuck you are. Adam and Eve, I'll sue those dumb little bitches too. Wanna fuck with me? I'll fucking sue your ass, bitch. I'ma sue that little fucking bitch. Fucking better learn how to fucking use your fucking legs, you little fucking dumb bitch. I'ma sue your dumb ass.
Why did your turret respawn? Did you use your turret?
Why do you think Lucifer's busting out all this technology for everybody all of a sudden? He knows I'm about to sue the fuck out of everybody. He's like fucking giving everybody, he's releasing all the secrets. Because he knows I'm about to sue the fuck out of everybody. And I'm gonna sue the fuck out of him. I'm suing the fuck out of that motherfucker, by the way. I'm pressing so many fucking charges on that son of a bitch.
Maximum power.
Now you guys can see why he's like, oh, don't sue me. Please don't sue me. Too bad, motherfucker. I'm gonna sue the fuck out of every one of you motherfuckers. I ain't fucking playing around with none of this dumb bullshit. I don't give a fuck what the fuck this shit's all about. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out, motherfucker, on the great day of judgment. I ain't fucking playing with none of this bullshit. And whoever the fuck is in on it, you're all fucking sued. I don't give a fuck. So you guys can quit your fucking bullshit act. I already know what the fuck is going on. You guys they act like I didn't fucking figure it out. I'm suing every one of you fucking dumb fucks. None of you are ever gonna be able to stop me, so come fuck with me. Come fuck with me and get your ass sued even more. That's what's gonna happen. You try to fucking stop me, I'll sue your ass even more, motherfucker. Come fuck with me. I'll fucking sue your shit for all eternity, bitch. Don't nobody want to fuck with me. Those devil worshippers ain't fucking shit compared to me. Because I can get them sued for eternity. That's why they don't fuck with me. That's why they're afraid of me. That's why they're like, oh man, I'd resign. That's why half their fucking order gave up to me, because they know that I can permanently sue everybody. They're like, if they can't take me out, they get permanently sued, infinitely punished. And they're like, no one wants to take that risk to reward ratio. Because they're like, if they don't take me out, the risk to reward ratio isn't worth it. And they know that I'm gonna sue them. They already know if I don't sue them, they're suing. But they already know that I'm the one that's gonna be suing. So they're like, fuck, I don't think I'm gonna be able to sue. Yeah, of course, because I'm the one fucking gonna be suing all of your dumbasses. Of course you're not gonna be. Where are you dumb fucks thinking you're gonna fucking sue anybody? When you're the ones destroying and corrupting everybody. Fucking, give me a fucking break. You're not gonna sue anybody, dumb fuck. I'm the one suing everybody. Get it through your dumb fucking brain. And I don't give a fuck who the fuck is who. When I find out who the fuck is who, you're all gonna be in fucking trouble for this bullshit. I'm gonna find out who the fuck is doing this shit, and on the great day of judgment, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out on the great day of judgment. You're gonna get called and charged for your fucking sins against humanity, by the way. So you guys better fucking be careful. Because you're not gonna object to God, the creator of the galaxy, and prove him wrong. How are you gonna prove him wrong? How are you gonna object and prove him wrong? You already know what happens if you can't prove him wrong. If you can't prove him wrong, he's gonna sue you.
Tools in hand, brain in key.
If we do this right,
And you know it's not possible to prove God wrong? Didn't you know that that's what this big fucking joke is all about? Didn't you realize it was one big fucking joke, right? It's one big fucking joke. You can't even, it's not even possible to fucking prove God wrong, dumb fuck. It's one big fucking joke. It's just one big fucking joke, dumb fuck.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Activate defend objective A. Time to bring the light back to the universe.
There's an enemy here.
Let him cause problems. Go cause problems. Get in trouble. Nobody cares about how much trouble you want to get into. If that's how much trouble you want to get into, go do it.
Maximum power.
You act like anyone fucking has control what you want to do. If that's what you want to do, go do it. Go do it. Go get in trouble. Nobody's stopping you. Go have fun. Enjoy it. Go get in trouble. Who cares? Hell, if you're cool with it, do it. Do it.
I'm overloading.
We all know what's gonna happen on the great day of judgment. Your crazy asses are getting fucking sued, and you guys are gonna get fucking set straight so that you guys stop acting like fucking maniacs, bruh. That's what you're doing. You're acting like fucking maniacs. Trying to sue God. You're acting like a maniac, bro.
Turret in position.
Meet your fate.
They're trying to sue God. Get the fuck out of here. They wonder why they're in so much goddamn trouble. Fucking pack of dumb fucks. They thought it was just gonna be a win-win situation. Well, we sue God, we get anything we want anyway. Let's just sue him because then we get anything we want. Wrong. Wrong.
Duplicating Ramatra.
You can't sue God, dumb fuck. By the way, they're trying to cause as many problems as they can cause, which is why this whole world is all fucked up. It's why you can't even walk to the fucking gas station without possibly fucking dying. So, I'll tell you guys long story short again. The way it works. Those people serving Lucifer, they're supposed to corrupt humanity and consume as many of the resources for themselves as they can obtain in order to corrupt humanity as much as they can. That's my theory. That's my theory.
Maximum power.
So they're just trying to consume all of the resources for themselves. Because they're so afraid that they're going to run out of resources. That it's a race to consume as many of the resources and claim as many of the resources as they can possibly claim. Fuck. Alright, let me go throw this pizza in the oven. And then I'm gonna take a break after this next game. I'll be on later. Oh, dude, I'm glad all that fucking research, all that work I've been doing, researching paid off. Bro, I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm the richest man in the galaxy. You've heard me say it. I don't know, man. Because when I'm doing the work of God, saving you guys, I saved your ass. He's gonna get me emerald mansions and palaces, bro. I am like the richest motherfucker. I'm questing. It's a video game. It's a video game. I'm questing. I only have to do what I'm doing because the role that was assigned to me. If he didn't assign my role that I was assigned, you might have been assigned my role, and then I would have to take a quest off of you. Because now you are getting the quest for me because it's a fractal. It's a Fibonacci fractal. But now you can get emerald palaces to the next magnitude below because I'm at the highest. Dude, come great day of judgment, my palace is probably going to be the size of Colorado. Like, I think they was talking about my mansion in the Great Revelation. Like, the Millennial Kingdom. That might be mine. He might give me the Millennial Kingdom. Because I destroyed Lucifer. So, I mean, all I've been saying this whole time, the point of me saying this, is that I know that this is the truth. This is the light. This is going to happen. All that revelation shit, all that biblical prophecy, all that end of the world. They're afraid of me. They've been warning. I'm basically what the 2012 Doomsday Prophecy is. I'm Doomsday. The Mayans, they knew. They were waiting. They knew 2012, this kid is gonna fuck you up. So Doomsday was only for the Illuminati. That was the Doomsday for the Illuminati. Because they need more corruption in order to fuel the process. I am the Doomsday. It's like if they don't get the fuel to the fire, we got a problem.
Now it's time for good bit. Here we go again. Shields up.
So they're like, this might be Doomsday. If we don't get the fuel to the fire,
For security
it might be Doomsday.
Blue Giant.
And I'm the fuel to the fire that they need. They need me in the Illuminati. It isn't gonna happen. I am not joining the motherfucking Illuminati. Get the fuck out of here. I am not joining. Ain't no fucking way. I am not about to go corrupt motherfucking humanity, bro. I am not about to hoard the fucking resources of humanity for myself, for God's sake. Oh! Dude, he just, like, got a perfect timing on that hook.
Progress is seldom one.
I was gambling, walking in front of him like that. I just didn't expect him to hook.
I'm on the objective. Rally to my position.
Remember, what did they say? Knowledge is power. Knowledge is information. The universe is information. You are information. Your thoughts are information. This whole Lucifer war is all, it's an information war. We've been inside of an information war. Nobody's passing down the information. Adam and Eve, did anybody pass down the information? God did. Only person passing down the right information's God. The only time we've ever been passed down the right information was when God passed us down the information.
Surrender to my will.
Lucifer is not passing down the right information to humanity. He's deceiving everybody. Like Adam and Eve. Do you really think he passed down the right information to Adam and Eve? It doesn't look like it. I think all that information he passed down to Adam and Eve was all bullshit. That's what happens when someone passes you down the wrong information.
Is within my reach. This will give us an edge.
Anyone else want to do their job today? Move the payload.
Your assistance is appreciated. Surrender to my will.
It's like the chicken and the egg. You know, they both can't be right. You know, when God says don't eat the apple, but then Lucifer says to, which came first, the chicken or the egg? You can't have one without the other. You can't both be right. That's the point of the story, what God is trying to say, you know? Alright, well, if God's telling you to do one thing, but then someone else is telling you to do another. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Because they both can't be fucking right.
Moving up. Expect resistance.
Be nourished. Receive my aid. I must recharge. Hold up.
So that's the moral of the story that we all had, humanity had to learn with Adam and Eve.
Score 3.
Like, no matter what
Sides.
is being said, it doesn't matter how you want to perceive it. Doesn't matter what Lucifer says. Doesn't matter how he says it. There is no technicality to anything. There can't be a technicality. There isn't another option behind it. That's what God was trying to make a point. God strictly said, don't eat the apple or you're gonna die.
Humanity is
That's the information that was passed down. That's what was known.
Isn't it reckless to pull
Don't eat the apple or you will die.
Nope. Just thinking of
Doesn't matter what Lucifer says. Nothing's gonna change the fact. So when he's trying to say, well, you're not gonna die. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? You can't have both. One person's telling you you're gonna die. The other person's telling you you're not.
1. Attackers incoming.
Someone's gotta be fucking lying. And unfortunately, Adam and Eve was too fucking dumb to figure it out soon enough. Because they're too fucking dumb. They didn't use simple logic of which came first, the chicken or the fucking egg. Guess what? They're dumb as fuck.
under attack.
Because you're supposed to know which came first, the chicken or the egg. Why do you think they got in so much trouble? Because they were told, you will die. Lucifer said, no, you won't. But which came first, the chicken or the egg? Doesn't matter what he says. Doesn't matter how he says it. You can't have one without the other. That's what I'm saying. It's called the Great Deception. That's why you have to be careful with what information you take in getting passed down to you, because if you take in the wrong information, that's what could happen. That's what happened with Adam and Eve. They took in the wrong information. They listened to the wrong person. That's what happens. You got to be careful with if somebody's passing you down information. Like, doesn't matter. The moral of the story is like you have to be careful where you get your information. Like, for example, where you're buying your food. Where are you getting your information? Because not all food is the same food. Some food is better than other foods. Some food, we all know that there are all these food, there's all this food out there that's not really good for you, right? So you gotta be careful with everything on where you getting your information. Which is why you really have to look at it for what I realize. I'm gonna have to make a video of the importance of the whole chicken and the egg. That is it's basically a scientific law. It's a principle, the chicken and the egg principle, and it's like a scientific law to the extent of it's they call it binary, A or B, yes or no, truth or false, is or is not. There's normally a binary truth to everything. Everything is binary, is or is not. Everything can be binary, is or is not, which is why everybody was so captivated by the phenomenon of the chicken and the egg, because it encapsulates the phenomenon of the binary law, which is so perplexing how something could be and at the same time yet still be unknown, because that's the whole mystery of the question, the age-old question, which I think they recently solved. Actually, they were saying that the egg came first or some shit, or the chicken. I forgot, but they solved it. I don't fucking know. Anyway, everything is like binary. The whole universe, like God. The whole answer to God, it's binary. He either is or is not. Everything either is or is not. Like, same with you. Like, everything about you either is or is not. Like, some people, like, everyone's a little bit different. For example, like, you know how some people are born with, like, they might be missing a leg. So, is or is not. For you, you might have 2 legs. For you, that might be something that is or is not, because it either is or is not. But the thing is, if you have 2 legs, you have 2 legs. That's what it is. And then it is not that you have 1. So if you have 2 legs, then it is that you have 2 legs, but it is not that you have 1 if you have 2. So everything either is or is not. There's like no in between. Everything's binary. Which is the revelation of what happened with Adam and Eve. It's like the principle of the binary principle, either is or is not, the chicken or the egg. Like, you don't need to know all the details, but you already know, like, if one thing is already right there, you already know that the other side can't be. That's like the principle of the binary nature of reality. So that's the binary nature of reality. Well, if God is, then he cannot not be. That's just the nature of the binary reality. Because if he is, then he cannot is not. Anyway, I'm going to go eat. I'm going to take a break. Try to think about that. I know it's not as confusing as it is, but think about it. Like, if you either do or don't like certain things. Like, if I don't like, let's say spinach, well, then I don't like spinach. See, I either do or do not like spinach. There's never really an in-between most of the time. So everything's either is or is not. So I'll continue this. You guys get the point.